me, I just keep turning up. Today is April the 8th in the year of our Lord 2015. And I just got, I'm one to get wild hairs. I don't know if it's just that I think that planning is for dullards. But, I was sitting there on my couch and I decided, well, the sun's going down and it is really nice outside, so let's get big girl out the garage and let's go down the road a bit. I do hope this video turns out better than the last one in as far as quality and sound. Any of you that do these things and try to get your audio video crap set up right, it is more maddening than I couldn't tell you what. I think my angle's right. I think my sound's going to be better because last time, it didn't occur to me at the time, but last time I wore this this quote-unquote high-dollar full-face helmet, when I took it off, the nose guard, breath guard, whatever, the thingy that sits at the lip of the visor opening, it just came right the heck off. And I didn't seem to think anything about it, but then when I shot my next video, I noticed that the sound wasn't all that great. And don't even get me started on jumpy video. That is all YouTube. I don't know if I need to re-upload the video, hopefully get a more stable video. Plays fine on the computer, but I played it back once I uploaded it, and I tell you, if you're not prone to seizures, you probably will be once you watch a few minutes of either one of those, the last two, well, the last three-parter I did, pardon me, the last three-parter. So, with any luck at all, I might have this sorted. I decided to invest a little bit of money, and I also do editing software that is supposed to be scads better than the perennial choice of Windows Movie Maker. And with any luck at all, I will be able to process these things more quickly. The camera that I use, the Sony Action Cam, nowadays records in MP4 format, which is pretty standard here in the 21st century. Of course, Windows Movie Maker refuses to play nicely with that format. So you have to take the raw video and convert it to a WMP file or an AVI file or some other pocketful of crap that Movie Maker will recognize. Then you got to import it. Then you got to do your edit. Then you got to export it, and yada yada blah blah blah. And then you got to turn it over to YouTube. And usually that is the part of it that takes the longest. I have gotten next to space shuttle level transmission speeds on my internet. Oh wait, we don't have a space shuttle anymore. Thanks, President. It still takes forever to upload. And I've got good up and down. But enough whiny. Let's ride. quite to the old neck of the woods, up through historic St. Elmo. They're labeled on mine. And then I'm going to take a bit of a squirt up Lookout Mountain, hopefully at 7:16 in the evening. Rush hour traffic is finally over. A lot of great videos out there, guys. Keep it coming. I do like seeing you guys out there on the road on your own bikes. Now, for anyone who is a little concerned about tar snakes on roads, hope you notice this in front of me. Thank you, Georgia Department of Transportation. I'm not sure if any of this is turning out. I am staring right in the living sun. Maybe that new magical software will just let me tweak things a bit and cut that down. Yeah, right. But the topic I have today, I have just recently, on March 31st, celebrated my 1-year anniversary with my bike. Yes, 1 year. This pretty girl, although slightly greenish yellow right now because of the pollen in the air, she has been mine, and I am still loving her to death. And as far as mods, I think I've kind of walked around what I've done before in previous videos. The question du jour is, it's a two-parter. How long have you had your bike? And what, pray tell, have you done to it? I mean, I've done precious little outside of lights. Cutting over to Daymakers for the front 3 lights, and then Panacea system from Kuryakin for the rest of the lights. And that was pretty much $1,200, and that was doing some aggressive shopping with a 20% discount on the Harley lamps up front. I'm not going to count in the mods list, although I think I could when I had to have the cam tensioners redone because I went with the Screaming Eagle hydraulic system with the larger oil cooler and all that business. That was necessary. I guess I consider that a repair, even though I technically got an upgrade out of it. Oh, and I have added a rider's backrest just yesterday, actually. Found one on Craigslist in 95% great shape. It's got one little ding on it. A friend of mine repaired that for me. It's a great 10-foot looking backrest. For 10 foot away, it looks perfect. I'm undecided on it. It's on here now. This is my normal riding position with my feet on the boards, but it's just barely touching my back. If I stretch out on the highway pegs and really get my cruise on, then it feels alright, but I mean, there's not a ton of support there. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I'm not expecting a Barca lounge or anything like that, but I don't know if maybe it's the mounting bracket underneath the seat, which came on the bike. No backrest, but the rest mount is there. If it's set properly, it's got like a series of 4 holes on each side in pairs, and it's like in the second one from one end. historic, red old. There's been quite a bit of money spent here by those with quite a bit of money to spend on reclaiming some of these old houses. Some of them still, however, look. I wouldn't want to be over here after dark walking around. Let's just say that. This old girl quite a bit, and just something totally different for me. Last Wednesday, I decided to take the bike up to Lynchburg, Tennessee, which is about 95 miles one way from here, and visit the Jack Daniel's distillery. Never been there before. Now that my days are my own, any of it, it wouldn't be worth watching. I mean, it's just a lot of interstate, and then when you get off the interstate, it's a lot of two-lane nothing until you get to Lynchburg. It wouldn't make much of a vlog, and they really don't. They'll let you take pictures and everything on the outside of those buildings, but you go in some of those buildings, it is forbidden. Trade secrets and all, I guess. But actually, they were pretty free with the photography. Never went in the main production facility, so I guess it was a safe bet. And dude, I want to turn there. Thank you. Yes, I'll go down a little bit more. But it was chilly going up. Coming back, not a huge deal. But I tell you, cages on the interstate, they are nuts. 7 shades, 7 flavors. Pick a nut, they're it. But I went unscathed. Had a good day. We're fixing to shoot up Lookout Mountain here. Historic Lookout Mountain. Or non-historic. I need to stop captioning everything with historic. Hello, day makers. Boingy boingy. Oh, come on. Oh, this is going to be lovely. It's a bit of a twisty-turny up here. I always have fun on it, but traffic looks like it may not be cooperating with me for a spirited jaunt. Of course, how spirited can you get on an Ultra Classic? Depends. sucking the joy out of my day. Engaging, they're funny. I wish I had half the personality these guys have. One is channel's called Do It With Dan. He lives at the other end of Georgia from me, in South Georgia, in Brunswick. His subscribership has literally skyrocketed, like 40,000 in the last month. He uses some language. He uses a lot of language. You know, he rides a little bit more aggressively than I like to ride. But he only makes me cringe every now and then. And I still find him entertaining. The other is an interesting dude. His name is HarleyTrek. I've only been watching him for a couple days, and I haven't quite got him pegged yet. Maybe that's by design on his part. He's done like 2 seasons of, he calls it Moto Monday, and it seems like at the end of every season he sells his motorcycle and gets another one. He hasn't begun season 3 yet. So who knows what he's going to be riding. But those are some he's more stereotypically a sport bike boy, I think, compared to Do It With Dan. But still, I find him right hilarious. If I've not given a shout out, and the words can't get out of my mouth fast enough, Sean Smoke is another one of my favorites in regard to vlogging. I wish I had half his stable. It seems like every time he gift of gab. It is Sean. And, of course, he's in my generation, I believe. So, you know, the older we get, the more we tend to ramble on. Heck, I've proven that myself. But, you know, his vlogs, you know, usually average 20 minutes or so. And he just, he'll just be tooling along, you know, looking at the scenery. Oh, look, there's Mount Rainier, there's whatever. And he just regaling you with anecdotes. And he has a great speaking voice. You know, you almost expect him to invite you to pull up a chair and sit a spell and let me tell you about the time when, you know, whatever. But I have literally spent hours in front of my computer watching these guys. And I guess it's a good thing I live alone now, because I can't spend hours in front of my computer. KTM? No, BMW, I think. I'm not an expert on motorcycles. If anyone of you called that, I think it was a BMW. I think. This video turns out. Not to worry. No rocks today, thank you. I've got quite enough in my head. Traffic is refreshingly non-existent on this road for a change. Well, I picked me up some new old man glasses today, and they are a great improvement. You don't realize how bad your prescription's slipping until you get reevaluated. It's been 2 years for me, and actually I'm going to give contact lenses a whirl, because I can't wear my glasses on the bike under this helmet. Well, but then you come, those are not safety. What are you doing? Okay, I'll go. Downshift. Engage. Gladly. But it seems like they don't, at least Walmart doesn't keep progressive prescription contact lenses lying about, so they had to order them. Hopefully they'll be in a couple more days. It only took them about, if you count business days, 5 business days to get these glasses done. I'm pretty darn impressed. But hopefully I can wear the contact lenses, and it eliminates the need for these cheater glasses that I wear, and I can actually see, you know, clearly in all transitional fields. Oh, I'm sorry, fella. If somebody took the motor off your bike. That dude would probably break me in half. But he's in spandex, so he loses points. Ouch. Good. It's Georgia. Let's see. No flashing, no dinging, no woo-wooing. I'm thinking no train. You are correct. No train. Again, no train. powers that be getting me for copyright infringement. I've downloaded a couple of clips that are supposedly royalty-free, but not from YouTube's pathetic music library. I mean, is there a hard and fast rule as long as you don't play a significant portion of the song? little L's and ball caps and sleeveless t-shirts, mowing my grass. And I was tickled to death. Got some lunch, got back on the bike, and went for another ride. Buff out. appreciate you watching. Subscribe if it tickles your fancy. And remember, keep the shiny side up and live long and prosper.